7 things you probably didn't know you need to know. I'm Jamie East, and this is the Smart 7.
Good morning, it's Tuesday the 1st of February and it's Baked Alaska Day. And a big happy birthday to Lisa Marie Presley, Gavin Henson, Big Boy and Harry Styles. It was transfer deadline day, but somehow by the time the window closed at midnight, Boris was still at number 10. In a dramatic day, Sue Gray delivered a partially redacted report which investigated 16 different gatherings that took place during lockdown and concluded that there was a failure of leadership and judgment by number 10 Downing Street. The government has pledged to publish an updated report once the Met Police have finished their investigation, having been handed 500 pages of documents and over 300 photos. Boris then addressed the Commons around the time he should have been doing a call with President Putin.
Firstly, I want to say sorry. And I'm sorry for the things we simply didn't get right, and also sorry for the way that this matter has been handled. We are making changes now to the way Downing Street and the Cabinet Office run, so that we can get on with the job that I was elected to do, Mr. Speaker, and the job that this government was elected to do. Mr. Speaker, I get it, and I will fix it.
Labour leader Keir Starmer began his response by thanking Sue Gray for her work and pointing out that the Prime Minister is now under criminal investigation as 12 party cases are now being investigated by the Met Police.
He is a man without shame. And just as he has done throughout his life, he's damaged everyone and everything around him along the way.
There was a queue of MPs from across party lines waiting to have their say about Boris and the Tory party report. The Green Party's Caroline Lucas began with an apple metaphor.
The Prime Minister is certainly a bad apple, but the whole tree is rotten and the whole country wants reform.
Former Prime Minister Theresa May was damning in her analysis of the situation.
What the Gray report does show is that number 10 Downing Street was not observing the regulations they had imposed on members of the public. So either my right honourable friend had not read the rules, or didn't understand what they meant, and others around him, or they didn't think the rules applied to number 10. Which was it?
And backbench Tory MP Andrew Mitchell finally reached breaking point with the Tory party ringleader.
He has enjoyed my full-throated support, but I'm deeply concerned by these events. When he kindly invited me to see him 10 days ago, I told him that I thought he should think very carefully about what was now in the best interests of our country and of the Conservative Party. And I have to tell him he no longer enjoys my support.
While Boris postponed his call with Russian President Putin, he is still expected to travel to the Ukraine, but is unlikely to travel with Foreign Secretary Liz Truss, who after speaking at the Commons and attending a Tory MP meeting, has now tested positive for COVID-19. Before she went home, she laid out tough new sanctions aimed at senior Russian figures linked to Vladimir Putin. It's part of a concerted effort to apply pressure to Russia and prevent the invasion of Ukraine.
This new legislation will give us the power to sanction a much broader range of individuals and businesses. We will be able to target any company that is linked to the Russian state, engages in business of economic significance to the Russian state, or operates in a sector of strategic significance to the Russian state. Not only will we be able to target these entities, we will also be able to go after those who own or control them. This will be the toughest sanction regime against Russia we have ever had.
There were 62,399 cases of COVID-19 yesterday, including Liz Truss and Education Secretary Nadhim Zahawi. But as Omicron numbers decline, Health Secretary Sajid Javid says it's no longer the case that frontline NHS workers will need to have been fully vaccinated by April the 1st.
I believe that it is no longer proportionate to require vaccination as a condition of deployment through statute. So, Madam Deputy Speaker, today I am announcing that we will launch a consultation on ending vaccination as a condition of deployment in health and all social care settings.
Still to come on the Smart 7, good news for Rihanna and ASAP Rocky, plus Everton make waves in the transfer window. Right after this. Welcome back.
Monday saw the end of the January transfer window with Everton dominating the headlines. Aaron Ramsey headed to Rangers on loan from Juventus, Man United's Donny van Beek headed to Everton on loan, and Spurs signed not one but two players from Juventus. Meanwhile, Dele Alli leaves Spurs to also join Everton in what could be a £40 million deal. The biggest news was a new manager for Everton as former Chelsea boss Frank Lampard joined the blue side of Merseyside and is excited to be taking on the new role. In fact, I'm pretty sure he can't wait to get started.
Very excited. It's a huge honour for me to represent and manage a club with a tradition the size of Everton Football Club. I can't wait to get started. I always had a great feeling whenever I played against Everton as a player, playing at Goodison, felt the atmosphere, felt the passion of the fans, and very hungry to get started.
There was good news for everyone's favourite billionaire on Monday. No, not Elon Musk. We're talking about Rihanna. The Fenty boss and musician revealed her baby bump with an Insta post with boyfriend ASAP Rocky. They've been romantically linked since 2013 when he supported her on her Diamonds tour and became official back in 2021 during an interview for GQ and Vogue magazines. They certainly had chemistry. Oh.
What's your last purchase under $20? Condoms.
Ain't gonna hold.
What is your skin type?
Handsome.
So is that like an oily handsome, handsome, a combination handsome, or just like a sensitive handsome?
It's a handsome, man. You know, handsome.
All right.
Clear some space on your skybox. This week it's all about Celebrity Hunted. 8 famous faces are going on the run as part of Channel 4's Stand Up to Cancer campaign. This year's runners include Ewan Thomas, Ollie and Gareth Locke, Lisa Mafia and The Vivian. For some bizarre and quite annoying reason, there's still no call-up for a certain Jamie East to take part yet. Come on, guys.
Eyes on the fugitives. Eyes on.
Where will they hide?
They're there. We are closing in on them. It is a matter of time.
Who can they trust?
Why are we panicking, Kerry? What are we going to do?
There's literally someone filming me.
Stop waving.
Oh my God, they're hunters. Don't look.
In one of the most watched and fame-obsessed countries in the world.
I saw them in North Devon.
I feel massively alive. This is wicked, but scary.
This has been The Smart 7. Wherever you're listening, do us a favour and hit the follow button. We'll be back tomorrow at 7 a.m. Have a great day.
Written, produced and published by Daft Doris.